Well, today's the day. I'm going to teach you how to be your own brow artist. The same rules apply if you have insanely beautiful full brows like this that I would kill to have, or medium brows to thin brows. The same rules apply because my method are those parallel lines. And you can see how she's lacking right at the beginning, right? I'm following the line right there, right where my pencil just went over. That is the line that I need to get to. And then I'm lightly following down to her tails. I'm creating the bottom parallel line. You don't want to start, if your brows are lacking in the center, up here. You want to start here. This may not pertain to everyone, but where your lowest brow point starts, right where that area is super thick, that's your starting brow line. Then again, you create those parallel lines that match from the bottom to the top and taper off at your tails. One, I don't recommend waxing. I am going to show you how I wax, but I highly recommend just tweezing. Another thing about tweezing is I don't want you tweezing every day, every third day. Tweeze once a month. Put it in your calendar. When you are tweezing every day, your hairs are going to grow like wildflowers. They're going to grow on a Tuesday, and then on a Sunday, and then on a Thursday, and randomly. When you get them all at once, you are training them to grow more cohesively and collectively together, so you have a longer lasting brow. Now onto the waxing. Please don't do this at home. I don't even like waxing my own brows. I get my girls to do it for me because it's pretty tricky whenever you're doing it yourself. When you wax the tops, just make sure you're brushing down those hairs. All right, now to the tweezing part, which is my favorite. For the waxing, I go right below that hairline because I want to make sure that we don't overwax, right? So we're going right below that hairline, and I'm coming in and fine tuning and getting the rest with tweezing. And the brow massage, which is everyone's favorite, of course. Then I'm coming in and I'm actually outlining again because I want to make sure that that line is perfect. And as you can see, there's just about 3 or 4 more hairs that are right below that line that I need to get. Then of course, what brow artist doesn't want to hear this?
Perfect. Oh, you're the best. They look so good.
Okay, enough about me. Now, filling them in. One, of course, she doesn't need it, but we like it, right? So it's just a little bit of hair-like strokes right in the center to level out those lines. Quick hair-like strokes, tap out if you need. If it's too harsh, make sure that it's spaced. You want to see the skin in between those hair-like strokes. Remember, we're not going over the same spot over and over. We want our makeup to look like brows, not our brows look like makeup. Less is absolutely more when it comes to having beautiful, classic, timeless brows that are enhancing what you have naturally. When you're practicing this new technique, be intentional and slow down. I promise within a week, it will be a lot easier and you won't have to think about